Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and you can see me at a different location, a different place. The reason is finally I have got an office in a new city, and yes, we are just trying to set up the office space and getting things ready. In the whole process of getting this office ready, मैंने इतनी सारी छोटी 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 चीज़ें सीखी हैं which I am going to share today in this video. Hey guys, I am Karishma and you are watching this channel. It's the channel which is serving as a platform for me to share my journey of entrepreneurship and the highs and the lows jiske through I am getting to learn so many things and which I feel I can share through this platform. So the description, the title says that today we are going to talk about the difference between the co-working space and the रेंटेड ऑफिस स्पेस. सो बेसिकली जब मैंने शुरुआत की थी टू फिगर आउट कि मुझे कैसी जगह की रिक्वायरमेंट होगी, वेदर आई शुड गेट अ कोवर्किंग स्पेस फॉर माई सेल्फ और आई शुड गेट अ फुल्ली रेंटेड ऑफिस स्पेस. I was confused. I had researched a lot online. I had personally visited a lot of co-working space. मैंने डे पास जो होता है वो लेकर आई वेंट देयर, आई सैट देयर एंड आई ऑब्जर्व्ड एंड फेल्ट कि क्या डिफरेंस आ सकता है if I get both the places. So these are few pointers that I would like to share with you all. Firstly, I will talk about a co-working space. So first of all, what is a co-working space? Co-working space एक ऐसी space होती है, office space, जिसमें a particular organization takes up a complete big space, okay, and they rent out one seat to individuals, a lot of startup entrepreneur या फिर entrepreneurs I would say. उस प्रोसेस में यू हैव टू पे द रेंट पर सीट बेसिस. ओके, द बेनिफिट, द प्रोज ऑफ कोवर्किंग स्पेस इज वन, यू डू नॉट हैव टू गिव एनी डिपॉजिट अमाउंट. दैट इज एक बड़ा लमसम अमाउंट आपको ब्लॉक नहीं करना पड़ता है. सेकेंड प्रो इज यू विल गेट अ फुल्ली फर्निश्ड एंड वेल मेंटेन्ड स्पेस. You do not have the headache of arranging a housekeeping staff or somebody who will open the office, shut the office. In the process, when you are getting more people employed for offline work, तो इसकी requirement नहीं होती co-working space में, because it is all well managed by that organization जिसने वो particular space lease पे लिए to give it out as a co-working space. Third thing will be networking. So of course when you go for a co-working space, आपके जैसे काफ़ी सारे लोग वहाँ पर होते हैं, especially they are the entrepreneurs and they are also in the process of growing their business, जिसके through you get to interact with lot of people, you meet lot of people on a day-to-day basis and you get to network a lot. This is the third most important pro of a co-working space. Fourth is it is easy to find. मतलब compared to finding an office space, for me getting a co-working space was much easier because I had to just go online and search for it and I will get a call from their sales team. They will call me, they will schedule one visit over there. You can go visit, sit for a day after buying 1 day's pass, and uske baad you can see whether you would like to go ahead with that or no. And these are the few benefits of getting a co-working space. इसके जो cons होते हैं, जो negative चीज़ें होती, which I figured out was one of the biggest negativities was one, you cannot put your own signages. तो जैसे कि एक ऑफिस के बाहर आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का एक साइनेज लगा होता है, या यू गेट अ ब्रांडिंग फॉर योर पर्टिकुलर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, यू कैन नॉट डू दैट इन अ co-working space. Second, you pay per seat. So let's say if there are more than one people in your office, then I feel it will be a little expensive for you, because per seat, only a decent seat that you get for yourself, you have to pay somewhere in the range of 6,000 to 10,000 per seat, depending upon the location of course, but in this location of Pune, that is the range that you have to pay. And let's say if you're getting 2 people in the office, if you're getting more staff members, if you're trying to expand in terms of human resource, उस केस में if you get a co-working space, then it will be too much burden on your shoulder for getting that space. In case of Netrons में for last we had a space in Mumbai, but that space we couldn't function because it was all COVID time. The company itself was launched in COVID phase and पूरा हमारा अब तक का journey जो रहा है वो पूरा COVID में ही गया है. So all the employees that we have right now, we have around 25 plus people working at Netrons, and all are working from home or remote working. Apparently now I feel is the right time कि we should get a space somewhere and we should start calling people to office, because things are getting better and the company is also in the, I would say, scaling up phase. In this phase, I need to train a lot of people and काफ़ी लोगों पे I need to monitor their work and need to train and improve them. So when I went to a co-working space, I found that there are a lot of disturbances because it is shared between too many people. You cannot take sales calls, you cannot take admission calls, you cannot take long meetings with your employees, you cannot take long meetings with visitors, you cannot call visitors too frequently. There are limitations on the number of coffee or tea that you have. Of course, they give you a facility where you can have coffee or tea. These were the limitations, and always there is a feeling that हम एक inhibitions में बैठे. You don't get, especially being an entrepreneur, you should have that feeling of freedom always. तो वो freedom मुझे नहीं लगा. Then finally I decided कि चलो हम लोग जाते हैं, we'll go for a rented office space. अब जब मैं rented office space में आई तो first thing that came to I listed down few things that I wanted. One, it should be very close to my house. The reason is I will end up saving a lot of petrol. I will end up saving a lot of traveling cost. I will end up saving a lot of time. तो ये तीन बहुत important चीज I will save if it is very close to my house and I can sit for long hours. Two, in your office space you get your privacy. जिसके वजह से आपको अगर कोई मीटिंग कंडक्ट करना है, if there are some visitors coming to your place, if you have to conduct meetings with your employees or your customers, you get all the privacy in your space. Third thing is about creates good impression if visitors comes to the place because एक sense of trust develop होता है for a visitor that this particular organization has an office space located in this region. So एक accountability, एक credibility establish होती है. That is my opinion. I feel that if you have your own office space. Fourth important thing is if you have more than one staff and if you're in the process of expansion, I would highly recommend go for a rented office space, a complete office space, because that will help you in the process of expansion. Now, let me tell you one warning कि जब आप एक fully rented office space लेते हैं, initial level पे the cost is heavy. You have to pay a 3 months rent as a deposit. Secondly, you have to get it set up, whatever things are required. For example, you need a table, you need a chair, you need whatever things around in the office, the furnitures and everything is required. वो पूरा आपको setup करने में invest करना पड़ता है कुछ पैसे. Initial level पे when you start, when you're in the process of recruiting people, you need that holding capacity for the number of months कि आपका business एक initial level पे you feel it is a burden on you. Okay? तो ये एक drawback आप consider कर सकते हो. जबकि co-working space का initial amount छोटा होता है but long term में it doesn't grow. It reaches a level of stagnancy I feel. तो आपको कभी ना कभी तो ऑफिस में शिफ्ट करना ही करना है. So you have to take a call whether you should go for a co-working space or this rented office space. If you are confused in this decision, one advice that I would like to give you is always one, get an office space which is which is at least you can accommodate it to 10 people, 10 to 15 people along with your separate cabin. Plus co-working space से maximum double price हो, double rent हो. That is one. Second advice I will give is always involve a lawyer, a property lawyer in getting your agreements done. This is the lesson learned for me in very hard way. Someday I will tell you the story of my previous office space in Goregaon, Mumbai. I had struggled so much with the owner of that particular space. I would not like to disclose the name of the location and the owner, but yes, it was pathetic and I had suffered a lot in that phase. I ended up losing time, I ended up losing a lot of money, I ended up losing a lot of confidence. ये तीन बहुत important factors मैंने lose कर लिया था उस phase में. It took some time for me to regain it back because especially in the startup journey एक ऐसा phase होता है that lot of people are just sitting there to ridicule you or just to show कि हाँ देखो बहुत she wanted to do this that but she's look at her what she has done, and to face it, to jump back to the growth path, and sometimes you feel blank. तो ये सारी चीज़ें बहुत फेस करनी पड़ती है in a startup journey. Yeah, so at the end I would like to say that keep these three things in mind in case if you are choosing a rented office space, because I personally have an experience of getting one. Go look for a fully furnished or semi-furnished office space. You will end up saving a lot of money in this process, even if it is couple of thousand expensive. than the normal place, but वो 2-3 हज़ार का difference is acceptable. Secondly, try to save at least 3 months का rent as a backup, ताकि God forbid if some month the sale drop, still you have the fixed cost amount as a backup for you. Third is involve a lawyer in the agreement, because if you do not involve the lawyer, बहुत सारे pointers ऐसे होते हैं we won't know and we will never execute it. And that's all for the video today. I hope you all learned something from this video and you are also enjoying the journey of a startup and entrepreneurship as much as I am enjoying and learning in this process. Stay tuned for more videos on startup journeys. See you. Bye bye.